Okay, let's finish this now. Now it looks like we're gonna go and head to all the areas that we've restored, which is fine, I guess. This is Fillmore. Look how the people cleared and cultivated the land and constructed a prospering town. Oh yes, one of the men of Fillmore had the ability to predict the future. That he did. I wish I had the ability to predict the future. That'd be cool. His ability helped save Fillmore. He finally gave his life for his town. I'm sure he expected that final fate. From birth, all people are guided by a force called destiny. Because people are unaware of their destiny, they may not understand all that life has to offer. That's right. The man who quietly accepts his destiny is also the one who becomes a great leader and person. Okay, well, now I guess we're gonna head to Bloodpool. This is Bloodpool. The lake has already returned to its beautiful blue color. That's good. Oh yes, there was an energetic boy named Teddy. Oh god, not Teddy again. Sir Lancer and I are supposed to treat all people equally. But since he was such a likable young boy, he received much of our attention. How do you know he was likable? He could have been a real dick. I mean, you don't know. Anyway. Oh, do you remember the people of Bloodpool had to draw lots to decide who was to be sacrificed? At the time, I didn't tell you, but I know whose lot was drawn. Let me guess. It was Teddy. Oh, wow, big shocker there. Okay. Now I guess we're gonna head to Cassandra. This is the desert town, Cassandra. Now there is very little evidence of the once massive desert. People said they were drawn into the pyramid by its magical powers. Is that right? Excuse me. But should we believe this? The monsters living in the pyramid were nothing more than reincarnates of the human slaves who built the pyramid. Is that right? Their spirits remained it, drawing people's minds to the pyramid. Damn typos. Now the pyramid is sealed and their souls saved. They will be reborn as human beings. That's too bad. Atos. Ah, yes. This is the volcanic town Atos. I was so impressed by these people who tried to build homes in spite of the continuous lava flow. Yeah, that's gotta suck. Their leader passed from this life right before your very eyes. And he did. I gave him his last request, too. I am certain he dedicated his whole life to informing people of your existence. Well, that was good of him. I hoped Atos would become a beautiful town, representative of his great spirit. Yeah. Just for the record, I'm not controlling this, so I don't get to choose where it goes where it wants. And I guess now it's going to Marina. That's fine. This is the jungle town Marina. My. They have built so many homes on such a small island. I felt very sad when the town's two leaders were tempted by the wicked mirror. Yeah, that was pretty pathetic. But human beings have a tendency to choose the easier way when faced with difficulties. That they do. That they do. Having seen the people's weakness, I felt obligated to lead them in the right direction. Well, that just leaves one more area. That, of course, being North Wall. Which, doesn't have nearly as much snow anymore. But that's how it is. This is the last of our lands, North Wall. I felt a little guilty about letting people live in such a cold climate. They handled it quite well, I would say. But they successfully overcame many problems. Their two leaders were telling us that when they found the two initials on the mighty tree, they felt a certain affection towards what or who had left the initials. That's interesting. I think those two leaders were sweethearts who had lived here long ago, but were killed by monsters. That's a shame. Their spirits have since come to dwell in these bodies. If my story is correct, the sweethearts have finally reunited after a long separation. That's good. Even though they don't remember, isn't it a beautiful story? Yeah, I guess it is. That being so, it seems your people, as well as yourself, have had hard times. Sir Lancer, why don't we take a look inside the shrine? Okay, why not? There's no one here. In former times, people would call for you and ask for your help. As cultures and lands become more advanced, do people tend to forget those who help them? A little bit, yes. But then people may be most happy when not in need of help from their master, or when they have forgotten him. Should we yearn for a time when people will no longer need to ask for our help? I don't know. That's a great question. Well, I believe that's it, guys. The ending is finally over. The Staff of Actraiser. I always thought this little theme at the beginning kind of reminded me of 20th Century Fox. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, man, that is one long ending, I gotta tell you. I kind of wanted to fit the boss gauntlet and the ending and credits all in one video, but with that long-ass ending, there's no way that's gonna happen, let me tell you. But, oh well. Anyway, that's the game. Yeah, this ending is damn sure a hell of a lot longer than Actraiser 2. Speaking of Actraiser 2, I do plan on re-LPing that game. And I'm probably going to do it the same way I did this one. I'm just going to kind of record a few episodes here and there on the side, and then when I got them all done, I'm going to post them all. Because that's what I did with this game, and sounds like a good idea for Actraiser 2 as well. So, yeah. If you've never played this game, I highly recommend checking it out, because it's a hell of a lot of fun. The simulation section of the game can get a little tedious at times, but it is actually a lot of fun. So I highly recommend trying this game out for yourself if you haven't. Anyway, that's about it. So, that pretty much wraps up Actraiser, so stay tuned for Actraiser 2, which I'm most likely going to be re-LPing, so I guess I will see you then. The end. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next game. See you later.